No chat, laser text. You all know that it is now summertime for me, at least. And for everyone living on the other side of the world, it's probably winter time, surprisingly. But still, for me and for the whole world, roughly, we're all on some break. Some may not last as long as others, but I feel like at this time, everyone is probably on a break of some sort for some sort of reason. Well, every child. I'm not saying anything about, like, college students and, like, people at work, because I know it's still a weekday. But I think. I have no clue what day it is. But I think it's, like, Friday, or, like, yeah, I think it's Friday. I might be wrong. I think it is. But that's besides the point. I am making this video to, number one, say that, basically, just, first of all, I found out that, like, 98% of you guys are not subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot. And there is a really high chance that I, highlight or comment back on your comments, because I am always checking them. And I'm at the point where there's so little people actually watching me that I will almost guarantee see your comment. So if you want to tell me something, I will absolutely see it. So yeah, that's number one. And number two, another reason why I really want more subscribers is because, number one, I'm mainly trying to hit at least 120 around there by the end of summer break for me. So it'd be like late August for me, because I know I'll be doing a lot this summer, and I will be showing a lot of that on my channel. And I really just want to see if you got I don't know. I don't know anymore, chat. I don't so yeah, that's my goal, 120 subs by the end of this delightful summer break that I have here. I started this channel, like, my first video was a short. My first short, was around 2 months ago, 2 to 3 months ago, and since then I've gained 72 subs, which for 3 months, that's, like, incredible, because I was watching a video earlier today, and it was basically saying that a lot of times most people hit around 1,000 subscribers after making around 77 videos. And I thought that was really interesting, because let's say, he was basically saying that it's better to pump out content and not focus on quality when you're just starting out, and focus on pumping out content, because the more you do something, the better you get at. So let's say if you post 3 high quality videos in 6 months, while in 6 months the other person just pumped out content in over 6 months. Like, let's say you posted 2 videos a week, right? Just like low quality, but like good videos, right? Well, he was basically saying there's a really good chance by the end of the 6 months, the one who was just pumping out content would end up with a way better videos than the guy who was just aiming for quality. And he was saying that because, basically, practice, really, because he was saying that because he pumped out that much content, he got more and more time to practice with the thing, because of how many videos he was pumping out, right? So by the end, he was making really high quality videos because he had so much practice with it, while the person who was trying to aim more times quality had less practice with the material, because he spent so much time only working on those 3 videos, right? Which is the reason why I feel like I'm getting so much is because I know I don't pump out content like constantly, but I definitely feel like I post a decent amount. Cause I'm pretty sure, because ever since I hit 50 subs, I've been live streaming every weekend. I've been live streaming every weekend, so please check that out. I have so I've been live streaming every weekend, mainly live streaming video games and stuff. Because normally when I live stream and stuff, because all of the times I was like in a normal, like, it was the school year, nothing really was really happening interesting during the weekends that I could record. So, and I wanted to record something. I want to live stream at least once every weekend, maybe even twice if I'm up for it. So that's the main premise of what I'm getting at. I'm trying to post at least one live stream every weekend, and I'm planning to do like maybe 3 shorts every week. I know I haven't really been doing that really. I try to post out shorts just a lot of times, either by the time I'm at home, like my bus drops me off at school, my phone's dead, or I just really can't find the time. I couldn't really find the time to. But now that it's finally summer break, I'm planning to just go outside, go walk around my cul-de-sac for a while like I'm doing now, and crank out some shorts. Originally, this was planned to be a short, but I'm realizing now that I've been yapping for like 7 minutes now, so this will be a long-form video on my channel, which the reason why I'm not that excited about that is because, mainly because my shorts tend to get way more views than my long-form videos, because I'm realizing now that people's attention spans in the past 50 years has dropped, like, incredibly. Like, you used to see people watch it, like, let's say take now from like a person now, from then compare them to a person from back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, there wasn't really any short-form content at all. There was only, you either watched movies or TV shows, really. And, like, so let's say because the average person would watch a lot of TV shows as a kid, let's say their average attention span was around 22 to 23 minutes. Because if you subtract the commercials from those TV shows, it was actually around that, instead of the 30-minute gap that it normally was. Yeah, that's right. I watch cable. I know. I still watch cable. I'm weird. So let's take that and then a guide today. Because today there's a lot of like online content stuff. Because I bet you could go out, and if you went into like a decently populated town, more than 90% of people in that town will have an account on an online site. Give her its Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or in my instance, YouTube. If you take it in the U.S. for standards, because in the U.S., online presence is very popular, is a very popular concept in general. You could talk to almost everyone in the U.S. at least has heard of or knows about the internet, about, like, the interwebs. So it's really common here, but if you go to somewhere like the midsection of Africa, for example, there's gonna be way less people. So there's definitely a variety of different. Where was I aiming at here? I don't know. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm so stuck right now. Because I was talking about, like, how, Okay, so I started out like how many people would be on the internet, but where did I get that? Huh. You know what? Please type. Yeah, I'll leave you that subject in a short or something, because I completely lost my train of. I completely lost my train of thought. Huh. So, yeah, whatever I was about to say. Dumbass. Okay, so basically the whole point of this video in general was basically just telling you that I will be doing a lot this summer and I want you guys to be part of it. And oh yeah, and there's this, the 120 subscriber goal and whatever. I will be posting a lot more content, and I will be posting at least 3 shorts every week, 1 live stream every weekend, and yeah, maybe even more, at least 1 live stream every weekend. I will probably do more. Yeah. What else? Because this is now a long form video, I need to try to make up. I'm hoping, now that it's I like my long form videos being like 15, 20 minutes long. Like my last video that I made explaining my username and stuff was definitely longer formed, shorter formed video. And yeah. Then again, I told you, when I make long form videos, I like it to make it a long form video. But I'm realizing now that video that I posted, although it was shorter, it got more views. Because like I said, the attention span thing. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Oh yeah, that's what I was rambling on about. Frick. So, I was basically saying, compare the attention spans to like a kid in the 90s and today. Yeah, I'll go back into that. I rambled on about something else. So basically, like I said, attention spans in the 90s, about like 22 to 23 minutes, okay? I ought to explain that. But attention spans today, on the other hand, because of the whole internet thing, like that's what I was talking about. I remember now. I don't remember when. What the hell? So yeah. Basically, okay. So the reason why attention spans are way shorter today is, like I said earlier, about like everyone having social media and stuff, because of how popular in certain regions, like I was talking about earlier, because of how popular, especially Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok are, because all those places, especially like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, have a limit on how long shorts can be. For TikTok, it's like 1 minute long. For YouTube Shorts, it's like 3 minutes. But the problem with this is that a lot of videos on YouTube, because of the YouTube Short thing, there are also some stories on YouTube Shorts that have like long form videos attached to it. So they try to bait you into going into long form videos, which that's the one thing I like about YouTube. They don't just make it so it's just a plain short form video, and you could make it so it's advertising a long form video, which I really like in general. I like the concept of that in general, because that makes it so at least a decent portion of shorts aren't just shorts. They're like advertising long form videos, and a lot of times that's where I actually find a lot of the content that I like watching in general. So yeah, because of all of that, the average attention span, at least in my opinion, for people that have at least some form of connection to YouTube Shorts or TikTok, is basically 90s kids, like 22 to 23 minutes, around there, right? Until they get bored or something. Because normally they just want to watch like one quick episode of their favorite TV show or whatever, then they get bored. And when it comes to people today, normally it's like they about to watch like this, because of how popular YouTube Shorts has become and TikTok and all that, and all these videos are so short, people have started to get used to that short form of content. So while, let's say, before they were introduced to that platform, they were really used to watching like TV shows and stuff like the kids in the 90s, their attention span was like that. But as they started watching more and more shorts, their attention span grows less because they're not expecting that form of long-form content, right? They're expecting that quick clip or that quick chat with their creator or with whoever they like watching in general. So instead of expecting this long-form like episode, this all storyline or whatever, they're only expecting this quick clip. So when they're go back to that long form content that they used to watch, because they're not used to that, they get bored way quicker than they used to. Understand that? So that's mainly how the attention spans drop, right? So although our attention spans used to be way longer because of the introduction of this shorter formed content, the attention spans has dropped, right? So that's mainly what I'm trying to get at, and that's honestly the reason why I feel like I've been getting a lot more subscribers and success with making YouTube Shorts content, is because not as many people are really watching my long form videos, because their attention spans number one, either their attention spans are way too short at this point that they can't handle it. Like, for example, my YouTube Shorts feed consists of around like 22-minute videos, around there, like 15 through 22-minute videos, and occasionally watching like a Minecraft Purge video or whatever by SWAT2000, like, which ranges from an hour to like 3 hours. So I also love watching those Minecraft movie type videos. So my attention span, I feel like, just because of that, is way longer in general than the average person that's only on TikTok or YouTube Shorts feed. Because I actually watch those long-term videos and consistently do that. But, for example, my neighbor, this guy, the guy who lives over there, I checked his, like, iPad, right? Because I'm still gonna live in because he doesn't have a phone yet. He's like 10. So I checked that, right? And I was shocked because although a lot of the on his feed there weren't YouTube Shorts, the actual long, quote unquote, long form videos he was watching only ranged from like 2 to like 5 minutes long. The longest video I could find on it was like 8 minutes, which is just crazy to me, because I'm realizing how that he thinks of an 8-minute long video and thinks, wow, that video is really long. Well, I watch a 30-40 minute long video and I think, okay, this is a little long, and I think of average is like 30 to 35 minutes, and his average is like 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm freaking out really on how different not even that far apart. Well, like 3 years apart, but it's like I can't even explain it anymore. The attention spans for these, it's crazy. I don't know anymore. So that's why I make shorts and whatever and not long form content, because I know I would rather watch long form content, but I know the majority of people in general just really don't. They don't enjoy it, because of course they probably would have enjoyed it, but they're at the point that they're so not used to listening and paying attention to that long form of a content that it just bores them after a while. And based off what they've been introduced to, I can understand that. That's the reason why, instead of making mainly long-form content like all my other channels, I'm focusing on more short-term content so I can relate. And that's the reason why my subscriber count has grown a lot since last time I made a YouTube channel, right? Because although with my last YouTube channel I had about the same amount of videos, and I made way more long-form content. And though I took even longer, like by my 4-month mark, I only had like 22 subs. Because I was focusing on, because I was mainly a Fortnite YouTuber, right? And looking back, I'm realizing why that failed. Because at this point, there are so many different people trying that. Well, I'm realizing now that not a lot of people just talk to the camera, talk to their audience. Not that many people are doing that. Because while Fortnite content and like gaming content in general already has their bosses, like Fortnite has their Cypher PKs and Nick A30s, and Rocket League has their like Zen or whatever, and let's say, I don't know, what's another game? Oh yeah, and Rainbow Six Siege has their Sketch, I think is his name, like people like that, right? Well, since when was the last time you just scrolled down your feed and actually saw a guy like me walking around in nature just talking to a camera? Like, cause it's weird, okay? I don't get it, okay? Like, I like doing this. I like talking to my audience. I like doing all of this. Just, I'm at the point in my life where it's like nobody really wants to hear it, okay? Like, I like talking to my audience, but I'm at the point where I feel like not a lot of people like talking back, because they're in that state of mind where they're just endlessly being fed content, and once they stop and actually watch something, they get bored, okay? Even if it's a good video, they get bored, okay? Because they're at the point where they're not used to it, okay? It's crazy. And I'm realizing now, because I'm saying this so late in the video, everyone else who actually has those short attention spans that I would want to be talking to doesn't hear this. And although I would like them to, I know the likelihood of them actually seeing this, because of how far away of the video this is, it's not likely, okay? So, although I try, I'm at the point where I really don't think I'll succeed. I want to. I do, but that's life. Gotta make the most of it. Whatever. This was a nice video. Oh yeah, and bye. I'm making merch soon.